I'm gonna take these headphones off. They look weird. Grand Horizon. This is the beginning of direction. I'm actually just gonna start filming my reg direction part of what I do to bounce back from negativity. I'm like, I'm not gonna hide everything anymore. So it's like, it's whatever. People are gonna hate on you because of your spirit, regardless. I keep getting more confirmation that I'm almost there to my alignment, and I shouldn't allow those negativity to get the best of me. But like this week, I know there's other people more worse in my situation. I'm not comparing myself to others. I'm not comparing anything. I don't compare life or what I go through. It's my journey. It's my journey. Your journey is your journey. We all struggle with something on a daily basis. So this week I've been hella triggered. Um, I don't react as much as I should, like to the point where I need to set boundaries at this point. Even to those who are around me that I'm doing everything that I could for, just to let alone survive for myself and to survive for them and so that they can survive. But at this point, I'm only one woman, but some of y'all don't think I'm a woman enough. And it's like, it's my energy. You're really reading my energy. My energy is masculine because I'm on survival mode. And this is the beginning of my resurrection. And sometimes you have to go through the storm, because going through the storm, you're gonna have a better outcome. You might not know your outcome, and sometimes it's best to take criticism, but being criticized and having criticism or being judgmental is three different things. I can take things with a grain of salt and not take things too literally, depending on my energy, because I literally push and pull where everybody is taking my energy and essence. And I'm trying to thrive and be the most authentic version of myself, because I've been hidden for a very long time, and I have these knowledge and the gift. It's just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't want to be accepted anymore, which I stopped trying to look for exceptions. But at this point, you can't get the whole world or the people around you the benefit of the doubt for how they treat you or mislead you. And especially if you're going through something in a situation where you're not able to be in your authentic moment, in your high vibration moment, a lot of times you're going to attract a lot of envy and jealous people on your path, no matter what, because it's not happening in their journey, and it's not happening within themselves. And there's a lot of miserable people on this goddamn planet. And as us shaman, we're trying our best to help heal others, even during our most toughest time, our most vulnerable self. And I'm okay with showing all sides of me, whether I look a certain way or in a certain light to certain people. That is fine. That I'm okay with it, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and hide who I am because you don't like who I am. Most of the times, I don't really truly like who I am, because I am in the shape of like other people images, kind of like a puppet. So just imagine being a puppet for somebody. It's okay to be broken. Your broken shows how strong you're gonna walk out through the storm. Like, if you're gonna point out somebody's flaws, at least show them how they can stop being broken, you know? At least show them how they can at least be more enlightened with their own light, or with their own true darkness. instead of just judging them for being so broken or being so sad or being hurt by the people around them that they love. And I can't judge you for what you are going through or why you say that I am so broken. I admire you for saying that because you're brave enough to come to me and tell me how I am. That's what I admire from you. That's what I like about people. People who are being honest to help uplift others instead of letting them be rotten, stuck in the mud. You know, thank you for joining on in, Bruce. But at this time, it's just like, this is my resurrection. I'm going to show all sides of me regardless. I'm going to show you the truth of spirituality, of spiritual warfare, what happens, and how you can help, how you can like heal. And I'm showing you how I heal. I can't tell you how you can heal. Only you can heal yourself. But I can only show you on my end of what it is that I'm trying to do in life and where I want to be, because I do see a future for myself. And it's like everybody, I keep getting everyone or myself the benefit of the doubt. Like, this is how the world works. And, you know, sometimes you just got to take the world by the balls and create your own oysters in some type of way. And you might not like what you're doing at the moment to get where you need to be in life, but you don't have to do all that stuff. You can be in the form of spirit and do divinely justice things just to get to where you need in life. Like, I'm the type of person, I'm not selling myself, I'm not doing anything out of the norm where I'm hurting spirit just to get somewhere in life. And people around me been praying on my downfall, even online. And I see that all the time, and I'm used to it at this point. And people manifest like bad things happen to you, but I end up always being the scapegoat. Like, I always be 3 steps or 4 steps ahead into my future, because you never know, because tomorrow is never always promised. You either live now or forever just be stuck where you are, stuck being a puppet towards somebody, towards yourself, stuck crucifying yourself, stuck being on the cross for somebody. And since I started coming out with my gift, it's like, oh, you see how some people are towards you about your gift and trying to point you in your own direction of your gift, like they created it themselves or some shit, like they own you. Like, and it's sickening how some people can really truly be when it comes to your spirit. You know you have a good spirit, and when you have so many enemies attacking you, and I'm getting attacked daily, and you think, yes, some days I do get hurt, but I don't. I let it thicken me, because the reason why I thrive more in my pain more than my good, because my pain gives me more adolescence than what my good can give me. My good just shows me how good I can be, but my pain can show me how really truly good I can truly become and be. And it's like, I don't care what others think of me, but at the time, if I'm not showing that reflection of what you are projecting onto me, why does it give you the right to say those things that I am not of, when I am not of those definitions, those terminology that you are projecting onto me? Sometimes you have to switch on the consciousness of your higher self, being your higher self all the time. Sometimes I get, I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus. I'm working on my stubbornness. I'm working on just to, like, you know, listen, accomplish, and doing what I can. And sometimes it's hard when you have a vision for yourself and you don't see the vision go complete the way it's supposed to, because everybody is trying to govern your direction for their own beneficial purpose, because they see something value within you. They're not going to tell you. They're going to try to destroy your ego more, or destroy your spirit more, where their ego becomes your ego and you have to be in a loop of their ego. And then they try to find ways to trap your spirit within their spirit or bonding with your spirit, and so that they can have your destiny and your glory while you still suffer. And I was like, I don't mind suffering. I really don't. Suffering is a good thing. Suffering is not a bad thing. Being sad and being vulnerable is not a bad thing. That's actually showing the true colors of who you are and how you feel about this world. Sometimes I don't feel love. Even if people say I am loved, I just don't feel it. I'm sorry. You can say it all you want, but sometimes I have to do that for myself. I have to love thyself. And sometimes it's hard to love thyself. But and like I just this week was the most triggering week ever, but it gave me more confirmation that I am almost there to where I need to be. I just gotta stay focused and like make it through the end of the tunnel. Right now I'm in the tunnel as we speak. I see myself walking, and then I don't even really truly see a white light, which I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But I do see some type of spark, and I can see the details of the wall or like the tunnel that I am in. And it's like a brick wall, like a grayish, dark, gloomy wall. And it's like I can hear people calling my name or telling me to come with them, or I can help you, this and that, the third. And I'm like, no. And it's just imagine me like 11 from Stranger Things. That's how I use my gift. The best way I can describe it. Sometimes I do what 11 does on Stranger Things. I go take a bath, and I put my head underneath the water, and I can hear the vibration from the tub, from anything, and I just lie in it for sometimes. Sometimes I be in complete darkness, and I can see things out of the norm that I'm not really supposed to see. Or like, it's weird how my gift is, because I'm just really truly being in my moment of gifts. You know, I had this gift since I was born, but as I got older, I kept shutting down, and I kept reopening and regaining, and kept shutting down, reopening, regaining over and over all my life. And it's like being resurrected from consciousness to reopen my gifts more. But now it's like half of me is scared and half of me is excited to get to share these moments with people. Like, whether you feel like I'm not good enough or anything, it's okay. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's so hard to put it. It's like no matter how many shades of gray you see my light in, I will always look at your light as pure, no matter what. Because I'm not the type of person who would sit there antagonize your character or your spirit just because you are antagonizing me. It does not give me the right or the contract or the say what it is that how your spirit is being. I can just be aware of it, but I cannot change your mind or your perspective about me. I can only just choose to accept it and let it go and breathe. I forget to breathe sometimes. I forget that I am a shaman myself, but I let my right ears ringing. Yeah, that was like a big ass ringing in my ear. My ear's been ringing for the past couple of days, knowing that the Lion Gates is opening now, or been open for the past couple of weeks, and we're all just traveling through this portal. And it's a lot of new souls and old souls being resurrected like during this time, especially within my own consciousness. Like there's more ancestors that I didn't even recognize before. It's just coming up float literally from the water. Like they have their hands in the water, and I'm on a boat and I'm trying to talk to them or reach out to help them get from the water, and I could see underneath the water like they're on a cross and I'm on a boat tilted. It looks like I went fishing because I see like I don't know why my visions get like this with the little details. Like I just see their hands and I'm like, okay, they're calling my name, and it's like right now I'm just choosing, I'm answering, but then I was like, what's the point? I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think me helping will help. I don't know if I'm truly doing the right thing on my path or even if I'm on the right path, because I tell them, you know what, I'm sorry. Honestly, maybe you need to have somebody who's like strong, and I know I'm strong sometimes, but most days I'm not strong. Most days I don't. I try to mask it when I am not strong or when I'm at my lowest or at my weakest, and I don't truly try to like ask for help. And I was like, I just let myself struggle this week, past couple of weeks. And I was like, I just didn't care. I just didn't care anymore. Because people kept telling me, oh, you're taking advantage of me, this and that and third. I'm like, okay, no, I don't want to ask you for help and shit. That's fine. So yes, I'm not gonna hide. You're gonna see and feel everything of me, including my thoughts and thought process of how I am resurrecting. I have an escape plan. I see myself leaving. I just don't know when. Like today I gotta skip the interview because my ancestors telling me to go to the other interview. They're paying me more there, 14 an hour versus 12 an hour. So, but then again, my ancestor says, don't even go to that one either. Just stay at your job where you are. You can do double shifts, work all week, next 2 weeks, and then leave. But then I gotta go find a way back and forth to work. And I was like, they was like, don't worry about that. We got you. We're gonna find somebody for you to help you get to and from the work. And I'm like, okay. I'm talking to them now as we speak. Sorry, I tend to do that. But yeah, it's like I'm underneath a lot of psychic attacks, and it's okay. And been getting like all these weird visions too, on top of that. But those are just for another time, you know? Other than that, I'm okay. Yes, I will try to be safe. Yeah. You know you're a true chosen one when you really are getting this much hate outside and inside, including yourself. Like, damn, if everybody hate my goddamn spirit, should I just hate my spirit too? But I'd be like, no, don't follow the crowd. I'd be like, I'd be scared of my future. I'm not gonna lie. I am scared for what's to come because I know it's for a greater purpose because I'm supposed to be there in divine timing. And it's like, bruh. So I just like to come up here sometimes. Even if I do short videos, I just like to share my few thoughts here and there. This is just the beginning of the regression, and it's okay. Everything is going to be okay. People are going to come at you left and right because of who you are and what you have to store, and they want what you have. But I'd be like, well, you got to go through the pain. I rather have physical pain. I'm sorry. Like, it's, I really just, oh my god. Like, my old self is merging with my new higher self. Like, we just want physical pain at this point. Pain is good. Pain is pleasure. Pain is authentic. Most people can't even express the pain that they are going through. They rather watch somebody else go through their pain to see how they're like. I don't fucking know. Just express your own fucking pain. Do what you gotta do for your own pain. You know? And like, it's just weird. It's weird timing, separation. The heat is heating up because our vibration is heating up. They're getting weaker. We're getting stronger. But at the same time, the scale is just like, if it could just tip over a little fucking more. Just tip the fuck over so we can all just. I'm trying to tip it, but I can't. I'm not. Ra's like, you're not about to tip it over, not yet. And I'm like, okay, I gave him back the staff. I'm like, here you go. They're like, you tip it over since you won't do it. Since you won't let me do it. But yeah, it's crazy. And you can probably tell I'm kind of like, I'm low on energy. I've been walking all morning to clear my thoughts. I gotta go hug a tree. I'm gonna go hug a tree. But there's shit all over the ground. I gotta go find a cleaner spot to go fucking hug a tree. And do some groundwork. I meditated on my walk. So just like speaking to my spirit what it is that I want to truly accomplish. Like, I think what triggered me when I was being called a Jezebel, I was like, what the fuck? I hate that word. I'm like, don't call me a fucking Jezebel. I'm like, don't. And the family member did that shit. Like, how can a narc be Christian? You're just taking over. Never mind. Let me stop judging. Let me stop judging. Let them come up to their own so that they can thrive. They don't know no better. But then again, I can't give people the benefit of the doubt for how they treat you as well, or what they say about you. You live and you learn. Yellow. You live and you fucking learn. That's all we hear, because this matrix is nothing but a school of thought. Learning to control your thoughts and emotions and reaction towards others. Not everything needs a reaction, a cause and effect of your reaction, you know? Because if you do, you're just allowing it to take your energy. So yeah, I'm good. We're good. This is the beginning of the resurrection. So I'm gonna try my best to film what I can. But most of the time I'll be at work this week, next week, trying to do double shift. Well, not this week, but this coming weekend I'll be at work. Try to work Friday, I don't know. If I feel like it. But I'm gonna work doubles all week next week. From 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. all day. Oh, okay, done. Gotta do what you gotta do when you don't really truly have the support you need. Or, like, you don't want to keep asking for people in order to help you if people just don't want to help. People just don't want to help. People just don't got it sometimes, you know? I don't be having it sometimes. And I know there are other people in worse situations, and I've seen it. And when I was out on the street, like living on the street, I was giving money away to homeless people as much as possible, or I was leaving money around the area of my facility so people can have money. I do it still here and there when I get like tips and stuff. I'll just leave it randomly, or be like, "You need anything?" It's just the kind person I am, even when I'm suffering, and it's okay. It's okay. But then again, I look everything as a blessing because one, I'm still breathing. Two, I'm still alive. Three, I'm not anywhere I need to be where there's like, you know. But at the same time, I just need to be somewhere where I'm just fooling myself, where I can be myself. And not worry about somebody trying to bring me down or, saying I'm doing this and that when I'm not. Like everybody says, two sides to a story. But, you know, people have their own opinion about things. And it's good to take other people's opinion, but know thyself. Know how you are. Know who you are in the beginning. You know? Just don't allow people to take what they want to take from you. Set boundaries. Set boundaries from your spirit too, if you need to. Sometimes you have to. A portal is open all August. Oh yeah, the Mercury retrograde. I forgot about that shit. No, this weird shit is happening. It's like, that makes fucking sense. It makes completely fucking sense. That's crazy. But yeah. Until then, we will all rise out of this collectively. I will see y'all then.